Hey guys, Jib here, and today I'm bringing you some Titanfall gameplay, and this is going to be a flawless. I know that I've been posting mainly live commentaries. It was fun. Those were the first games I actually played on Titanfall, and now I'm almost at the point where I can regenerate, or for those of you who play COD, it's basically prestiging, but it's called regenerating, and you gotta, I think, go up to Generation 10. So that's something you can do, but that's not what I want to talk about in this video today. I have played with all the Titans, and I think it is about time that I put out my opinion for the best Titan in Titanfall. Now, it does come down to preference. Me, I like to rush with Titans. I don't like to stay back. I've noticed a lot of people actually started using the Ogre, but let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what each Titan basically does and their damage cores, or their specific cores. Starting off with the Strider, your core, when you initiate it, you get 3 dashes, or not 3 dashes, but unlimited dashes for a period of time. Without that, you get 3 normal dashes on the Strider. It is weaker, its shields are weaker, and it has less health. Basically, it's all around moving and getting around places fast as you can. Moving down is the Atlas. Now, this one has 2 dashes. It has more health than the Strider. It has a better shield, and I'm going to have to say I like its core better. The damage core, I find that if you're going to want to take out Titans, it is much more useful than the cores for all the other Titans. And then with the Ogre, you have 1 dash, and your core is basically another shield that stacks on top of your current shield. And I don't know, this one is a beautiful tank if you're wanting to go into a fight versus other Titans, and you're basically taking all the brute force so your teammates can get around with their Titans to take them out, or so you can draw fire while the pilots with anti-Titan weapons are trying to take him out. But the Ogre, personally, I feel as if it's too slow, too sluggish, and I really do not care for this Titan as much as the other two. Now, it came down between a close one between the Strider and the Atlas. The Strider I like because you can get around places a whole lot faster. It's better for outmaneuvering people or trying to protect objectives by getting across the map back and forth as quick as you can. But overall, I'm going to have to say it's too weak. Its shield is just, it can't keep up. Its health is too low. If you get into a fight versus an Ogre or someone who knows what halfway doing with the Atlas, you're going to die with the Strider. Or you will even die by simply pilots trying to take you out with the anti-Titan weapons. So when it comes to the Strider, it came in close second for first, but I think the best one is the original, the Atlas, the thing we had in the beta. I think this Titan is the best because it has the best of the other 2 Titans. It has the mobility, being the 2 dashes, whereas the Strider has 3, Ogre has 1. It has 2, which is good for getting and staying in fights. If you need to reload, you can dash out. Once you finish your reload, dash back in. That's good. It can keep up health-wise, keep up shield-wise, but overall, what takes the cake for me is the core I mentioned earlier. The fact it has the damage core, meaning when you click into it or you press down, as you should be able to see here soon, now that I've activated or got my damage core, you can see that I'm going to be able to drop this Ogre, put as much possible damage into this thing as I possibly can. And I'm going to have to say that's probably the best thing for you. If you're the kind of person, though, who likes to take up damage, protect objectives, you can use the Ogre or the Strider, depending on if you're bouncing across the map. Say for hardpoint, the Strider would be good because you need to dash from one side of the map to the other so you can protect objectives. Whereas the Ogre, if you're wanting to stay at one objective, hold it down, make sure the enemy doesn't get there, that's probably going to be the Titan of your choice. But for me, I like to be able to get across the map and just overall deal with Titans and deal with pilots in a way that I believe that the Atlas does. So, in my opinion, I'm going to go ahead and say that the Atlas Titan takes the best Titan in Titanfall for me. I would like to know what y'all think down in the comment section below, though, because some of y'all may have gotten to the point where you have determined what your favorite Titan is. Like I said, I've seen a lot of Ogres being played as of late. I don't know if people just like it being extra tanky or whatnot. But here's a little tip that for some of you, you may not have actually known this and you have been playing Titanfall, or those of you who are waiting for the Xbox 360 version. The only way you can get the Strider and the Ogre Titan is to complete the campaign multiplayer, which campaign multiplayer is just classic multiplayer with a little bit of story added in. It's still your team versus their team, but you're going to be staying on, say, IMC for the full campaign or the militia for the full time. The way to get the Strider is you have to complete 1 round through the campaign, and for the Ogre you have to complete the other side, the people you were fighting it. So if you started off IMC to get the Strider, you'll have to go militia to get the Ogre. So that's how you're going to get your Titans. Believe it or not, I had a perfect win-loss record until I actually had to go to get these Titans, and when I did, hardpoint attrition kind of, not hardpoint attrition, but hardpoint domination is what screwed it up, because I had teammates who were stuck in attrition mode wanting to kill and not take the objectives, and no matter how hard you try, one person can't win a game of hardpoint attrition because these maps are much bigger and the points take a little bit longer to actually take. It's kind of like, I would say, in the latest COD where you can drop the domination down, neutralize it, and then retrieve it, so it takes quite a bit to get the point. But overall, I'm gonna have to say I like the game mode. The only way you're gonna be able to play hardpoint domination is with a team. If you go in trying to solo it up, there's nothing you can do. You can probably get a lot of kills if you want, but if you're going in there thinking that you're gonna win the game single-handedly, you're not going to. You need at least 2 or 3 other people on your team that you know are going to help get the objectives. Otherwise, you're gonna have a little bit of problems. But like I said, with this Atlas, you can see now I'm getting into a fight, I believe, against an ogre. And he's trying to follow me, but because I have my multiple dashes, I can get back and protect myself. He's coming in to try to kill me. And no, this is a Strider. Well, as you can see, I lasted longer than him. He came in almost fully charged, and I managed to take him out. The Strider, it is effective if you really know how to use it. I have a Strider triple threat class that is good for taking out Titans and moving around the map a whole lot quicker. Which, if you'd like to see that class, leave a comment down in the comment section below of my personal Strider class, Pwn Star. Let me know about his favorite Strider class, and it's effective, but I couldn't take having too little health. But that's pretty much all I can say for today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and skip the epilogue because it's just the same old thing. Chase them down. You can see me killing him. And I'll go ahead and show you the scoreboard here. I hope y'all guys enjoyed the gameplay. It is a flawless. And yeah, Atlas is my favorite Titan, and I think it's the best Titan in Titanfall. Other than that, peace out.